So welcome guys, what we're interested in is to see how we can use Python-Pygame module to write text on our game window. So before then, the first part of this video is going to show us how we can create that simple interface and particularly the game loop. So I begin by creating a new Python file and let's call it game loop. And then once we have the game loop ready, and we can begin by importing our Pygame, and then I always prefer to close it, pygame.quit at the very last. Then once we import it, we can initialize it, and after initializing it, we can move on to designing the size, the window size for our game. So this is, I can call it win size, and I give it a width and height of let's say 600 by 800 pixels. And then now we can create a screen. This is a surface, and we pass in pygame.display.set_mode, and then we pass in what the win size, so that we have the size of the window. And after that, we can now let's set a BG color, the background color for this, and we can set it to white. So this is a tuple of 255, 255, and 255. So once we have that, we can go ahead and create our game loop. Running equals to true. Let's set our running to true, and then we can say while running. And the first step is to get all the events. So for event in pygame.event.get, let's get all the events. So at this level, we can try to print all the events and see which events we have. So this will generate a list showing all the events. Oops. Yeah, so these are all the events that are currently running, or that we have been able to fetch. So let's go back here. We're interested in let's remove this, we no longer need that. So we can have if event.type equals to pygame.quit. Now this should be equal pygame.quit. What do? We can say running equals to false. Great. So what we've done is when the users click the X button on the screen, all the events should terminate, or the window should close. So the next thing we want to do now is outside the for loop, we can call the screen and run it. So screen.fill, and then we give it a BG color. We already declared that, or defined the color as white. And then we can have a pygame.display.flip, so that we can refresh the screen every now and then. And after that, we want to, let's see what we get. Do we have everything now? I think we do. Let's see if we have a screen showing. Yeah, so we have our game window like that. Good. So now that we have this, I think we can put anything else that you want here. You can put an image, you can put text, you can, anything you want to have on your image, on your game window. So that marks the end of this part.